manager of the Imperial community in two different ways. One way is the impact that the projects themselves have in the community. Some of the projects we did had immediate impact, but most of them only started to take root. The second way was in our presence. I think the idea of a couple of strangers coming from this university out to this town, just helping out, it was kind of nice to teach the people that people from urban communities aren't out here to change their beliefs or way of life. We need to be able to come together into the middle, meet in the middle, and work together for that future that works for all of us.
When the idea of becoming a community fellow was presented to me, I wasn't enthusiastic because I knew it would take a lot of time. I reluctantly agreed, but it's been a great experience. I've always thought of myself as accepting of diverse personalities, but I've learned that I still have room to grow. In any collaboration, I know that there will always be varied viewpoints and temperaments, and this experience helps me be aware and excited about the diversity that exists. The students have brought a new perspective and helped us see our community through fresh eyes.
Seeing our community through new eyes is so valuable. As a community leader and longtime resident of Imperial, I, along with other community members, really love to hear new ideas, and we need to continue to look for new ways to improve our community for all ages. We need to remember to ask for and to welcome ideas from everyone.
This summer, two projects that I worked on were organizing a farmer's market and beginning to conduct a tree inventory, where I measure the number of trees in a community, the species, and details about them. The tree inventory will allow the city to measure the overall health and diversity of their natural resources, as well as allow them to measure key metrics such as runoff prevention, carbon sequestered, energy savings, and total property value added. Knowing these statistics will help Imperial be better positioned for grants and funding in the future, and will allow them to better deal with their natural resources moving forward.
Imperial was fortunate to receive a set of rural fellows that were so eager and willing to engage with the public. These students jumped right into the community, creating several surveys and striking up conversations with as many community members as possible. As a community fellow, I simply helped connect our rural fellows with our community members, local organizations, and businesses. Our community really seemed to feel valued and appreciated by having their voice heard, and our community fellows benefited from getting to know so much more of the community in such a short period of time.
The projects that the students have worked on have been a kickstart to a whole host of things that we wanted to get done for a long time. Sometimes just getting the research and an outline for something is what it takes to energize staff in the community to put tasks in motion. The youth and energy that these young men have brought to our small rural city will remain with us for a long time to come.
I have to admit, I didn't realize what this program was going to involve. And when I did, I only had 2 days to complete all the modules in the training. So while I was cramming through the program, I realized how much I was enjoying the exercises and how much I missed learning. So in the past, I have tried to research alternative energy forms for our grocery stores, and then most recently, electric car charging stations. The Rural Fellows program has reminded me that I need to challenge myself to study, to remember our community assets and what they are and create more of them. And even though most of my ideas go nowhere, I need to continue to go to our economic development person and city leaders to try to improve our community.
The Rural Fellows experience has taught me how important it is to seek input from others and to try to consider looking at our community's assets and needs from a different perspective. Not any one of us has all the answers, but together we can work toward a better, more inclusive community with a higher quality of life for everyone. The perspective given to the community from these young men from different communities has been invaluable and eye-opening in so many different regards.
I work in local government as a city manager. What I learned from this experience will help me in the future by keeping an open mind with those that I work with. My preconceived ideas I had about rural communities did not match the reality that I came to discover when I started working with the people here. I think that's an important lesson that everybody should learn or be reminded of from time to time. That the things you hear and you start to imagine about someone or somewhere are not reality. Instead, I don't want to let hearsay guide me. I want my experiences to show me the truth.
Using what I learned, I will be able to be a more effective, inclusive leader who is better situated to deal with issues and work with diverse groups of people.